What's up, nail friends? In today's video, I'm going to be doing an Instagram Picks My Nail design. So I actually set out a bunch of stuff and then I did some polls on my Instagram. So my Instagram is Sarah's Nail Secrets, so you guys should follow me if you're not. And then I put some polls of some ideas I might want to wear on my own nails, and then I let my Instagram followers decide. So I haven't even taken a look to see where the polls are at this point. I started the polls this morning when I woke up at like 6 a.m. and then I did nails already. So now I'm going to take a look. It is 10:30 here, so it's had a few hours to gain some votes on the poll. So I got this idea for this video from Soph Does Nails. She did Instagram picks what I do for the day. And I thought, hey, that'd be a good idea to do for my next nail design. So I thought I would do that today. So I've already removed my nails, so I have nothing on them on this one hand. So I'm not gonna do both hands. That would just take me literally 5 hours. I don't have that much time. So I'm gonna do just the one hand, and right now they're just completely bare, there's nothing on them. So let's take a look at the poll question. So the first question that I asked was, should I do long stiletto or long coffin? Oh, I'm so sad. I'm sad that you guys picked coffin because I much prefer to wear stiletto myself. So I guess it's long coffin. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Glitter Bells stiletto tips. These are my favorite tips to use. So I can make these into long coffin nails, or I can make them even longer. I'm just gonna see how long they are as they are coffin nails, and then if I need them longer, I'll just make them longer. So to apply my tips, I'm gonna use the Glitter Bells base glue. So first we gotta size these to fit my fingers. I'm just gonna do that quickly so you guys don't get bored. So I'll just do the one pinky. You're gonna wanna size it so that the tip fits perfectly on the sidewalls and there isn't like too much of a gap in the center. So this one is actually perfect for my pinky. So I'm just gonna speed through this and then we get started. Okay, so I got these sized and now we can glue them on. So one of the tips with the Glitter Bells base glue is when you first open the bottle, it actually takes a little bit longer to dry. That's like with any resin glue. So what you're gonna wanna do is open your bottle and then wipe it onto your tips underneath here and kind of do like 2 or 3 at a time, let it dry, and then place it on your nail because it will take a little bit longer to dry. I also find that if you're applying the tips on top of a leftover acrylic, it doesn't seem to stick as well either. So you want to make sure that the nail is completely bare of product, or mostly bare of product. So I'm actually going to just do all 5 and then start from the pinky. And hopefully by the time I get to the thumb, they'll all be dry. So after I've placed that down, I'm just pushing the sides of them down just to make sure they're really secure on the sidewalls. I wish I could keep them like this. You guys hate me, I guess, and requested coffin shape. I really only need to take off the very tip of these to make them coffin shaped. Actually, I don't mind that. Okay, I can totally live with that. That is not bad at all. Okay, so now I'm curious what you guys picked. I don't even remember what my next question was. Oh yeah, my next question was, should I do glass tips or full glitter color? So let's take a look at what you guys said. Oh good, glass tips, perfect. I love glass tips. Okay, so I know I'm doing glass, so I'm not doing the glitter all the way down the nail. So let's take a look. So I asked you guys if I should do all iridescent nails or color, and I picked like a purple. I'm not a huge purple fan, but I liked the colors that I picked. So hopefully they'll still turn out good. So let's take a look at what you guys said for that. Ah, yes, you said iridescent. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So I'll show you guys the colors that we're gonna do there. So we're gonna do these ones. This one's called Opal Crush. Then we have Michaela and Annabelle. So these are all really, really pretty iridescent see-through glitters. Aren't they so pretty? They're all like super similar, but I don't know. I just thought iridescent would be really pretty. I feel so fancy with my long nails. So I'm just gonna dehydrate and prime. So I am using the Glitter Bells brand for that. I use all glitter bells because I sell it and because it's really good. So I used to never switch my primer. I had one that worked and I loved it. And then the formula changed and it completely changed. Everything changed and I had to find something new. So I've been on the hunt for a new, better primer than that one I loved. And I've struggled to find something I really like. And so I was really hesitant to try Glitter Bell's primer because I'm just scared. Like, you know, if it's working for you and your clients, I don't really want to switch anything. But I decided to give the acid-free primer from Glitter Bells a try, and it is so good. It actually blew me away. I have no lifting or anything. It's actually really good. I was super surprised. So now I actually prefer it over anything, which is great. I'm glad I like it. So this ring finger here, I got it caught the other day and it was like the most painful thing ever. It feels like a giant bruise now. It's so sensitive. So I kind of like pulled it up, like I got the whole nail caught in like a drawer and I pulled it and it's so sensitive, like up in here. Since my thumb is the biggest, let's work on that one on camera. So I think I'm gonna take a look at how all these colors look and then we can decide what order I want to do them in. So that's Opal Crush. Wow, pretty. Opal Crush, Annabelle Glitter, oh, stunning. Oh, and Michaela. These are gonna be so sparkly. I'm gonna do Opal Crush fading into Michaela and then go over it with Annabelle. And the brush that I'm using is the Glitter Bells number 10, but I also use and love the 12, so it just kind of depends on what I'm doing. Normally, if I was doing this on a client, I would apply clear base down first. And the reason I'm not doing that is because I don't actually do fills on myself. I actually just do full sets because I end up waiting like 4 or 5 weeks before I do my nails. They end up being horrible anyway. By that point, I end up wanting to take them off and redo them, so there's just no point. It's just an extra step, wasted time. But when I do my clients' nails, I always add a clear base. Just makes it so much easier when they come for a fill. Unless the client has super short nails, then I don't, because then it makes it look too bulky. So I guess that also depends on the client. Ugh, Opal Crush is so pretty. Opal Crush faded into Michaela, and we're keeping this tip a glass tip. And I feel like this is kind of a fun idea, so if you guys like this, next time maybe let's do something kind of weird. Like I'll show you guys just like a bunch of colors and stuff, and it'll be so weird. Maybe it'll turn out pretty, but I think we should definitely do this again because I'm already having fun. And I'm only just started. I'm excited to see what else you guys picked. So Opal Crush, Annabelle, all these glitters, they're pre-mixed with acrylic, so they are acrylic glitters. So you couldn't really use these if you were a gel tech. They're mainly an acrylic product because they're mixed with acrylic. Ooh, super pretty. And then let's come in with some of that Annabelle. I'm gonna go across the nail, I think, just so I don't cover up too much of the other glitter. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm actually planning another video and I need to have glitter nails for that video. So I'm just touching my screen here, sorry. Yeah, I need to have glittery nails for that. That's why I didn't give you guys like such cool options like I could have done, but it's because my next video that I'm planning to do on myself, my nails need to be glittery. So that's why I'm thinking I'll do this again with something more fun. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Whoa, look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the rest of these with that, and then we'll move on to the inlay you guys chose for me. So I still gotta add Annabelle to these ones. But I asked you guys in the Instagram poll, so I don't know what you guys picked yet, but I asked matte versus shiny, so I really hope you guys don't choose matte, because that would be sad. These are gonna be so pretty if they're shiny. And then if they're matte, it's gonna be so sad. These are so sparkly. These would be beautiful wedding nails. I'm obsessed. Oh, I'm so glad you guys picked these colors. Okay, so now that that's all on, I can actually shut these, because if anyone of you knows me, you know that I am the clumsiest and will spill them everywhere, and it'll be really sad. So I'm gonna shut those, and then I'm gonna show you guys what my paper towel looks like, because it is so pretty. Look at that. Ooh. And then let's look at what you guys picked for inlays. So my options were these little stars. So I really like these little stars. And then I also have angel paper here. So angel paper would be really pretty inside these because it's clear, but these stars are so cute. So let's take a look. Oh, you guys picked the angel paper. A little bit sad about that because I really think the stars are kind of a contrast to this set since they're already iridescent, and then you guys picked iridescent and you picked iridescent angel paper, so these are gonna be like really sparkly, which I'm okay with. So let's this is already cut up angel paper. I cut it up myself actually. So angel paper comes in like a big strip. Actually, I'll just show you guys. It comes like this in these containers. So I actually got these from eBay, I think. They're not always called angel paper. That's the problem. They're really hard to find because they're not called the same thing. They could be called like iridescent paper, iridescent foil. So this is just what mine looks like, so if you guys are looking for it. But this one's kind of like a blue. So this one's pink, this one's yellow, but this one's blue. And this is the most common, most used one. So if you guys are looking for this stuff, just search on eBay, like search up angel paper, which you probably won't find it, mylar paper, foil paper, something like that, and then you might find it. But if I can find it, I will link it in the description box, but I don't know. I'll try. So that's what it looks like, and then I've already cut it up here. So what you do with this is you take your clear acrylic, so I'm gonna obviously use my glitter glass slippers, and then you're just gonna pick up some of the glass slippers and then go into the angel paper and place it on the nail, and then you kind of push it down and stuff. So I actually like prefer smaller pieces of angel paper in the nails. I think it looks really pretty, but I do like this one big piece. So I'm just gonna kind of keep it really random. I don't want to cover up like too much of the other stuff because I really like the Annabelle color a lot, so I don't want to cover it up. Some of the pieces here that are sticking up like this, I'll probably just file it off. So it's all good if it's sticking up a little bit, like that one piece that I'll definitely not get off. So I'm just gonna clip it actually. I really like the way this one looks. It's kind of like shards going up. That's really pretty. These are gonna be so sparkly. I'm super excited. I might have to do something like this every time I do my nails because I'm really indecisive with my own nails. There we go. Look at those. They're so shiny. I love it. Okay, so I do have to look at the next step because it kind of matters when it comes to the next step. So the choices I gave you guys were transfer foil or net imprint. So I have to find out if you want the net imprint before encapsulating because you imprint into the clear. So let's take a look at what you guys picked. Oh, okay. So you guys picked the transfer foil instead of the net imprint, which I'm kind of surprised about. So we can encapsulate these now and do the foil after, and then yeah, so that's exciting. I totally thought you guys were gonna pick the net imprint. So to encapsulate, I am going to put some clear acrylic on the tip first, since these nails are long. I like to encapsulate the tip. And then I'll encapsulate the rest of the nail and build up my apex. So sometimes this can be 2 or 3 beads. It just depends on how you apply. So I'm probably gonna need 3 beads for this one. So I kind of push it. I put the acrylic near the cuticle area, and then I push it up close and then drag it down the nail. Just a gentle drag. So I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this when I'm pulling it down like that, just so that I can keep the majority of the product up here, and then I'm just kind of blending it into my first bead. And you don't want to touch the skin. You can see my skin is all still really dry. So you don't want to touch the skin with your monomer, because that's how people develop allergies and stuff. So try to avoid skin contact. So that's how it looks so far. You can see there's like a dip right there that needs more clear, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just apply a little bit more. Okay, so these are already pinched stiletto tips, so I don't need to pinch the nails unless you want an extra pinch, but I don't want to do that today. So I'm gonna actually encapsulate all these quickly, and then we'll come back to finish file. So far I have 3 of them encapsulated. I'm actually gonna encapsulate off camera again because I'm just finding it too hard to stay underneath. I'm back, but it's not focusing on my face for some reason. Ah, there we go. So I have encapsulated all my nails. They are mostly dry. And now I'm gonna file. I actually usually like to file my own nails with just a hand file because I just find it really hard to, you know, use the e-file. So what I do is I make sure to apply my acrylic really well so that I have very minimal finish filing to do. So I'm first coming in and I'm doing the side walls. Then I'm kind of going over like this. You guys kind of see what I'm doing here? I'm using my other hand to guide it, but up and down, and then I try to make sure everything is even and that it has a nice apex. And the last thing I do is the tip. So you want to get into the cuticle area, but you want to make sure that this is scored first, and to do that use another hand file and you go over it. It's really easy actually. And then you just go around. So this isn't sharp, so I'm not going to cut myself or anything. And then I just keep finish filing until I'm like really happy with the look. So sometimes it can take me quite a while just because like I'm doing extra teeny tiny little tweaks. I want to thin this out enough so that it looks like nice and long and slender. And then when I do the tip, I go up and down. How's that look so far? Looks really good. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that to the rest of them. So I got my nails all filed basically how I want them. And then I got this teeny tiny little pink buffing block. These are one-time use buffers. And I'm just buffing the nail. I just find it gets out any of those extra big scratches that might show in your top coat. I would have maybe made these longer, but because I hit this nail so hard, and pulled it. It hurts so much. I just thought, I don't really want to risk it. Do something even longer and hit it again. Ugh, I can't even imagine. So I noticed that this one was a little bit less tapered than the other one, so I'm just going back in, fixing up any little, oh, that one feels awful. Oh, that's just the worst. Did you guys see that meme where it was like acrylic sprain? I will try to find it because it's funny. It's exactly, that's what it feels like. I strained my finger. It hurts so much. That's good enough. So we're gonna add some foil to these like you guys wanted. So first I'm gonna cleanse them. Okay, so we're supposed to add foil to these. I'm thinking not every nail, just to make it different. So maybe like these 3. So I actually have some foil glue I'm gonna use. It is like a gel, and this is not available yet, but keep an eye out because it will be on the site eventually. And then I'm just using a regular gel brush to put this on. So I don't want the whole nail to be foil. So this foil gel is amazing. So I only want to put a teeny tiny bit on, or else it'll put too much of the foil on, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is take some foil. This is just a really pretty hollow silver foil, and I'm going to crumple it up. So hopefully it's not super perfect. So it gives it like a shattered look. So then on the whole nail, it's so hard to decide. So do I want like an abstract look? I don't know. I think I just want like an abstract look. So I'm just gonna put some of this foil glue down, and then I'll just try to spread that out really well. So you're only gonna cure your foil gel for 1 minute. So I'm gonna use my Cura Sky LED lamps, and they beep so Halo might bark. He didn't. Good. He hates that beep. Okay, so that has been cured for 1 minute, and now we're gonna take our foil, and then I'm just gonna like carefully push it in. I'm like scared, I don't want too much. Ooh, pretty. So just a little bit, can you guys see that? So you kind of place it down with the shiny side up and the dull side down. Push it down and then rip it off. Perfect. You don't want too much. This will look good when it's shiny, I swear. Unless you guys picked matte, which we should find out right now. What did you guys pick for the top? Oh, phew. You guys picked shiny. So the reason I need to check this now is because my next question is, do you want crystals or spider gel? So spider gel I like to put on top of the top coat, but crystals I like to put down first and then top coat around. So I need to know that first. So now we know that you guys want them shiny, and then are we doing crystals or spider gel? Crystals. Yeah, we're gonna do some crystals. So I have a lot. So I probably think I want to add these iridescent hearts. Let's go for some opal stones with iridescent and opal. These are pretty see-through and clear, so I don't really want to add anything too intense. The problem I have right now is like I'm really low on small crystals. I have an order coming of crystals, but I'm low on the super, super tiny ones that make the details of the crystals. I just need one with like small crystals in it. Do you guys want me, when I get my new crystals in, to do a like crystal video? Because I could do a crystal video for you guys. I mean, they don't have to be clear. I could use these ones. They're kind of like, got a little green in them. This has some green in it, so I might do that. Okay, for the big crystals, I'm gonna use my Ugly Duckling Stick-It. So I'm only gonna do crystals on my thumb and my ring finger. So I'm just gonna do a big cluster, I think. So I place the Stick-It down. Probably just gonna use the Stick-It for the entire thing, just because I'm already doing it. Might as well. I've been kind of going back and forth between the Stick-It and the Glitter Balls base glue, but I like both of them. They're both good for different things. And I'm just going to push these in. See, and then with the Stick-It, you can kind of play around. Oops, of course, see, I already dropped something. You can play around with it until you're happy. That's what's kind of cool about the Stick-It, because it doesn't like cure until you stick it into the light, which is nice. But the base glue that I use is also really nice, so it kind of depends on what you're doing and how fast you're working and stuff like that. That's really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna cure that. You only really need to do just like a flash cure, just to secure them in place, and then you can apply the crystals on the other nail. So I'm just gonna give that a quick flash cure, and then we'll go ahead and do the same thing, kinda, I don't know, let's see. The same thing. So I'm adding more this time of the Stick-It, that way I don't have to like go back in with it, 'cause I don't wanna accidentally get the Stick-It on the crystals at all. I love these little heart crystals, aren't they so cute? So I got these crystals that I'm using here from Crystal Princess, and I do have a discount code for you guys if you want that, so it'll be in the description box. Always check my description box. There's always a description in there, for one. And two, I put all the products that I use and where to get them, because I get asked that a lot. I really like these green crystals. They've got like a, they're not just plain green, do you guys see that? They've like a pink side tint to them. So they're kind of like a AB green crystals. Pretty, really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna cure that. While that's curing, I'm going to shut the lids. Okay, and you guys remember that you picked shiny. Thank you so much. Because that would be really sad if we had to make these matte, because they're gonna be really pretty and shiny. So we got the glitter bells, no wipe top coat we're gonna go in with. And then we're gonna place this top coat on the nail and not on the crystals. Don't get top coat on crystals. I use genuine Swarovski crystals, so yeah, you just really don't want to get it on top. So that foil you can like hardly see, but when I do move my finger around, you can kind of see it. It's just, my nails are too sparkly, you know? The sparkles underneath, they're too much. So I've top coated these. I haven't put them in the light yet, but I'm just gonna top coat underneath. And then when I'm curing my nails, I'll flip them upside down just to make sure that they're extra see-through, because these are glass nails. And then you can see they look a little bit more clear. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna give this a full cure, and then we'll take a look at them. Okay, so my nails are done, and I'm gonna show you guys a close-up of these. But I want to show you guys my huge mess. I'm just so messy. Like, look at all this. It's just a freaking mess in here. Now, not only do I have to... Okay, that's not messy over there. But not only do I have to edit this whole giant video, but I have a huge mess to clean up now. That's okay. It's worth it. So here's how my nails turned out. I love them so much. They're so pretty. They're so my style. Like, I've done a lot of iridescent glitter see-through glass nails on myself, and I don't know, I just love it. I think it's so pretty and classy. It goes with everything you own, and it's very flashy, and people notice them because they're so sparkly and out there. I don't know if you guys can see how sparkly they are right now. But yeah, I really like them. I think they turned out really pretty. So I'm definitely going to do this little Instagram chooses my nails again in the future with something a little bit more exciting, like maybe some colors I'll show you guys, stuff like that. This could be a whole series or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this video does. If this video does well, then I'll probably do more. So if you guys do like that and you want to be involved more, join my Instagram. It's Sarah's Nail Secrets, and I will also link it in the description box. So make sure you follow my Instagram in order to be able to see when I'm about to do one of these and vote. and help pick what's on my nails. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. And if you aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Click the bell next to the subscription button in order to be notified whenever I post a video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!